What is up, everybody? Hopefully this is working. Is it? Oh wait, I have an ad playing. It looks like it. Did it work? Last time we had so many issues. Let's see. Let's see. And my singing guitar, I was supposed to be tuned down to D, and I forgot. Let's see here. How do I turn this off? There we go. So can you guys still see me okay? Hiya. Works fine. Yeah. They changed some stuff on here, so. Yeah. I'm just resizing my screens. How does this work? Here we go. Okay. Now we're talking. Oh, nope, now we're not. How do I do this? How are you guys doing before I get too caught up in this nonsense? Welcome to, here we go. Now I got it. Hey, everybody. There we go. Now I got all the comments popping up. How is everyone doing tonight? It's a little bit late. But don't worry. The Starbucks is here. You can see me now. Can you hear me as well? Like the voice is okay and all that stuff? See you fine, hear fine? Woo! Awesome. Figured I'd mix it up with this one. So how is everyone tonight? See, we got 18 people on here right now. Oh, I'm sorry, 22 people on here right now. I saw the comments were kind of started before I got on here. Terry, the rap. The rap was very good. I posted, if you want to know what that is, I posted a picture on Facebook of what I was eating. That's why I was late, because I had to. Normally, Mason stays at his grandma's on Saturdays, but he stayed Friday, so he's actually here. So I waited till he went to sleep, and he took a late nap, so he didn't go to sleep until like 11:10 or something. So I ran to the store. I'm like, I gotta get like Starbucks and Red Bull and all that stuff. Enjoying your homemade butterscotch cookies I made earlier. Yeah, man. Well, I wish I was enjoying some of those cookies. Everything's good. Awesome. Voice is good. Everything seems to be fine. Are the levels okay? Is my voice like weird? I got my mic right there. Pre-party rap session. Voice is good. Guitar is good. Awesome. So while we settle in, I'm just gonna bug you guys with some guitar play. This is the guitar everyone's always asking what happened to it. It's here and it's fine. It's a half step down. Is why you guys don't get to see it much, but it's here. Don't you worry. Trying to get my hands warmed up. I had not touched a guitar before. Well, I played earlier today, but did not get to warm up at all. So I was worried. I was like, I know I'm gonna mess up 5150. It's just sweet riff. recipe now on my YouTube channel. You can make them. I don't think I could make cookies if I had to. 23 people on here now. 23 cool kids. Bradley, and it's already haven't really been able to make it. The last few shows been really crazy. Been really crazy. Girl in my grade. Oh wow. 2 shooting threats. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. It's really scary, you know, and intense with all this stuff that's going on. You know, here in the U.S. with guns and all that. It's you know, a lot's happening. So I mean, I know there's lots of stress and push for, you know, gun control and gun removal. So it's kind of scary. Ken, you've been jamming Bark on the Moon? It is such a good riff. It's funny. One of the guys I watched, Guitar Struggles, Bill, he said, make sure you play some Jakey Lee. And look, I have, well, kind of the Jakey Lee guitar. Doesn't have rosewood. So. I'm not gonna even attempt to see if I remember the solo. I barely remember the song. Like, we posted an unboxing video of the Art Baker t-shirt. Oh, did you really, man? I'll definitely check that out. That's cool. I've had a couple people post them. Bradley, it's you know, it's a real shame that you have to even do that, man. You know, it's weird. I mean, I just remember like going to school. That really wasn't something that was ever cared about. I mean, like the school I went to had no kind of security system to it. Literally to lock the school up, they put chains around the door. That was it. And it wasn't until I was in high school, I think, that there was a college shooting or something like that. And then they started having the metal detectors and all kinds of crazy stuff on the new school. But just sad, you know, that's even the way that the world is at all. A new level has been my day. A new level of confidence and power. Such a good riff. Good day from down under. I have such a bad attempt at accents. Sup, hey TK, what's up, man? Here you playing Bark of the Moon. Does it get better than that? Only way it could get better if you would have saw the riff that I started with. So, TK, see if you can name this riff. There's your challenge. What famous riff is that? Homemade butterscotch cookies. And you Jake telling everyone plays Bark of the Moon wrong. I'm sure Jake does play it different because I think he has pretty small hands. So, ow. I think he punches stuff too, apparently. So, you know, I think he has really small hands, and he might not do like that big stretch. So there's a lot of different ways to play that for my. Sorry, I meant to like close the screen for a second. Nice look at the keyboard, right? That's a nice keyboard. I got people text bombing me. I wanted to tune down to D. That's what this was supposed to be tuned down to begin with. Apparently. Sounds like maybe a winger riff. It kind of does sound like 17. So it's 5150. I don't know if you're a Van Hagar fan or not, TK? I don't think I've ever asked you. Oh, sorry. I'm scrolling too much. Have you heard the new Winery Dog CD titled Hot Streak? I haven't, and I'm such a humongous Richie Kotzen fan. I cannot believe I don't even own it yet. I think I'll go to Best Buy tomorrow, and hopefully they have it. I'd rather buy a copy of the CD than like a download. Brittany Fox. How does Blow My Fuse go? Oh, no, that's Kicks. Brittany Fox sings Girl School, don't they? I don't think I know that one. Dang it. I can unlock a tremolo or not. This was, like I said, this was supposed to already be in drop D. No Red Bull. I already drank the Red Bull actually. I chugged it, but I can't drink Red Bulls or I'm like hiccuping. I can't drink Red Bulls or any energy drinks without eating something. If I don't eat something, it makes me super sick. And I actually only drink Red Bulls once a month during these live shows, so I can't drink them all the time. Mark, hey, what's up, buddy? Everyone, Brittany Fox. Oh, it is a stretch, huh? Do I like Jason Becker? I love Jason Becker. Look, now I've ruined it. This guitar's out of tune. I don't know it anymore. A new level, yeah. Robert, are you into vintage Rush? I love Rush. I actually, I was just thinking the other day, like I don't know how to play a single Rush song, other than stuff like that. And I don't even know if that's right. I watched Pete Thorne play it the other day, and I was like, oh look, I've never known how to play that. So I need to learn some Rush. That should be my goal for next live show. I should know how to play at least like 2 or 3 Rush songs. Pantera. Yeah, I think that I've really gotten back into learning songs. Actually, I teach songs a lot and stuff like that, but I can't say I really sit down and learn them anymore. But the past maybe this year, I've really been enjoying learning songs, learning solos again, and stuff like that. And it's just been a lot of fun. So certainly taking songs and kind of doing my own twist on them and stuff like that. So sorry, my hair's driving me crazy. Long hair problems. Yep, Pantera. I used to know a lot of Pantera riffs. Now I don't. It's kind of cool though. I have a student, Jared, if you're watching this, and he loves Pantera, and it's exciting for me to have a student who likes Pantera so much, because people are into like newer heavy stuff, which is great, but I mean, like, I love Pantera, so it's really fun to have that stuff that someone's interested in. Hold on, I gotta plug this fan in. Enjoy looking at the wall. Okay, and we're back. I'm called Necromancer. I'll have to check that one out. What's my favorite Pantera album? Well, actually, I mean, I have like even like their like Metal Magic and stuff like before Phil was even the band. That stuff I thought was really good. But as far as Pantera, as kind of like what people know Pantera as, I don't know, man. Vulgar, Far Beyond, and Cowboys. I love them. I even dig some of like like Reinventing the Steel and Great Southern Trendkill and all that stuff. But I didn't like. What was the other band after Pantera? I can't remember. I mean, obviously Phil wasn't in it. What were they called? I can't remember. I remember I bought the CD and I didn't really like it too much, but it was still good. I mean, it's Dime, so nothing more needs to be said. It's going to be good, but yeah, I mean, probably Cowboys because he was still in standard tuning, and I just liked that because I hate tuning my guitar weird. For a cover band and join for fun. We have our first gig Saturday. Well, good luck at the gig, man. That is awesome. That'll be really exciting. Man, epic wall watching. See, only on Living After Midnight do you get to look at a wall like this. You got 99 problems, but the hair ain't one. That's so funny. So what guitar do you guys want to see? You can't see them all. We got the Diamond, Charvel's, Strat, Telly, Les Paul's back there in the case where it lives, and then the other Charvel. But let me know what guitar you want to see, and that will be next on the chopping block. Damage Plan, that's right, duh. Also, so Jake does use big stretches. That's funny. I guess he does use his thumb. So, yep. Can't type. The Volante is right here. But unfortunately, I broke a string on it again. This time the B string, and I broke it the other day. Because it got caught on these little ends right here. I'm sorry. They stick out a tiny bit, and it got caught on the string, and I just grabbed the guitar to pull it out to play it because I was actually gonna use it in a video, and then it popped the string, and I was just like, ah. So I'm sure, yeah, not in tune. You can't break a string on a true like floating trim and expect it to be in tune. So unfortunately, the Volante is out. But yeah, I was actually playing that the other day. Let's see here. Any new guitars? No, I'm still looking for an Ibanez RG550, but it'll probably be a while before I get any new guitars. I'm more looking to upgrade some of the like studio-ish stuff. Like I want to get a better mic for the camera. I use my condenser mic here, but I want to get something better. So that's kind of the next item. Any guitar? Volante, Lava, Charvel, Diamond, KM, Les Paul, another Charvel. So it's 2-2. Do I ever put my hair in a man bun? No, I don't. But maybe I should start. Les Paul. Okay, we got 3 for Les Paul. Diamond Guitar has a huge sale right now. Diamond Guitars do have a big sale right now. Robert, have you ever thought of getting an EVH detune for your white Charbel? No, not really. My white Charbel actually has something. I'll go get the Les Paul in just a second. So this is a tremolo installed in it. So the tremolo system actually doesn't work anymore. It can work. All you have to do is unscrew these knobs and it works. But that's why it is locked right now. But normally it's not locked, so I can have it unlocked and still, tune like normal, and it doesn't really go out. It doesn't keep it like a hardtail does, but it's certainly like tolerable where you can just tune it real quick. So, no, I thought about getting a detune, but I don't know. I don't play in D very often, but I'll go grab the Les Paul. Okay. Sorry, it updated. Now I lost where we were at. Need to buy more strings. Everybody needs more strings. Robert, have you ever thought... Oh, sorry, that's the one I just read. Whatever happened to the Tom Anderson guitar? So the Tom Anderson one, of course I really want a Tom Anderson. The reason I didn't get one, and I was originally going to, because I met with Tom at NAMM and all that stuff and talked to him and was really excited about it, but at the time before NAMM, they were 8 months out on the guitars. So I was kind of like thinking like, okay, you have to put half down, 8 months. And I was like, can I wait 8 months for a guitar? And then if I remember coming back from NAMM, and that's when we got the Axe Effects and stuff. So I just kind of like cooled it, because after NAMM, it was like 11 to 12 months backed up for guitars. So then I just kind of like never did it. There was no real reason behind it. Then the 4040 thing happened, and even with like the Kickstarter and all that stuff, the studio still cost a lot of money. We just raised what we needed to help finish things, so we weren't trying to cover the entire price of the building and all that stuff. So that's kind of the main reason why it never happened. And then the money we had saved up to look into getting a nice guitar went to this one. And I still want a Tom Anderson one day, but I'm excited that we got to get this one, though. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Charbel, sweet chair action. You need to consider Harmer, Charbel, and one. I'm not sure what those are. Harmer, Charbel. I've never heard of that one. Thanks. Okay, yeah. So I'll play this one for a minute. This is in standard tuning, so it'll probably sound different from the Charbel that was in drop D half step. clearly don't remember the whole lot of love solo. Oh, I should. Like, how do you forget that solo? Any riff requests to try and stop me? I'm sure half the time, most of the riffs that you guys recommend, I can't even play. That Charvel is like your Charvel, I think. Kramer, Charvel, body, headstock. Huh, I'll have to look. I've never even heard of those. That's so weird. Have they been around like a long time? Great. Thank you. Yeah, it really does have a nice tone. I love the way it sounds. So many solos I don't remember. Play something really obscure. Do I know any Joe? I don't know any Joe. You know what's weird? I love Joe Bonamassa. I don't know how to play any of this stuff. I'm more kind of like just like steal his licks. That was incredibly sloppy. I don't know any Velvet Revolver. I don't know any Cars. I don't know. What is this, like the night you guys pick all the songs I don't know? Something really obscure. Here's a song by a band. And it goes like this. Really obscure. This guitar is out of tune. Hashtag single cutaway issues. Always the thing. Randy! Cowboys? Crazy Train? Robert, check it out. Cowboys? I think I can maybe pull off Cowboys. I can't do it. I can't play anything tonight. Play some Def Leppard. How about, I think my issue is I'm like trying to rock out and I just can't. I always, Saturdays are probably like, it's the only day I can do the live shows. It's probably the worst day for me to do the live shows because it's my longest teaching day. So on Saturdays, I teach from 10 to 5:30 straight. I don't know how many hours that is. 7.5 hours. So that means I have a guitar and I'm playing it for 7.5 hours, but it really wears my hand out. And let's go to a nice clean sound. And I'm not complaining at all about teaching. Just saying, like, I usually, my hand feels pretty weak. Judas Priest. I should probably play Judas Priest considering my live show is named after one of their songs. But here's some Def Leppard. Def Bag or Leopard. Some Def Leppard for your listening pleasures. Judas Priest. I'll play some Judas Priest, and let me show you this. I'll get your guys' opinion. So I've only ever made like 2 or 3 tones on the Axe effects. So this is a new one I made that's modeled after kind of like an old style plexi. It's not like super high gain or anything, but let me know what you guys think about this one. I'll kill the delay for now. I have a kind of an intense delay on it, but so let me know what you think of this tone. Here it is with delay. So there it is with the delay. Marshall-like, but not quite plexi. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, like I said, it was just kind of modeled after a plexi. It's probably not as bright and harsh. Tone is clean and precise. Stevie Ray Vaughan. I know some Stevie Ray Vaughan. An 800. Yeah, That's why I was going, kind of like just like an old Marshall-y sound. I don't know any Tony McAlpine. I should, though. He's such a good player. System of a Down. I know some System of a Down that I've taught, but it's not something I play all the time. So, no, only Pyromania or earlier. Well, I played. I saw your comment, John, and that's why I did. Women to the left, women to the left. So here, I'm gonna challenge you guys. I want you to name this song. Let me just turn it to a basic, clean sound, and see if you know this one. Guys got it. What a sweet riff. Yep, the Hollies. Sounds like it's funny because that song, I thought that song was CCR for the longest time until I found out it was the Hollies. Can we go back to looking at the wall? Sure, it's right there. Just focus your attention right there. See, yeah, because it sounds so much like CCR, doesn't it? I don't know any Doors. I never got into the Doors. Although, wait, I think I do a Doors song. Something like that. Down, 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 down. That's enough clean guitar. That's not what we're here for. Get the clean guitar out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mark, when you improvise over a progression, what are you thinking about when the chord changes in terms of soloing? Thanks. You know, it really depends on a lot of different stuff. So I'm not like, I guess, like a fusiony player who might be playing over each chord change. So if we're doing like, I don't know, we'll do like a blues, you know, like if it's like a blues progression or something, I might think in terms of like the key, obviously. So most unbluesy thing ever. But more so than that, like as the chord changes come around, I would maybe outline them. So like if it goes to like a D, I might outline that D chord or something, or the E or A, you know, whatever, for in the key of E, which is, you know, common blues progression. And, you know, it would go to an A, so you could outline. Kind of outline the A chord. Like that. So I probably think more like that, and more just kind of in key a lot, you know. I don't try to do too much crazy stuff. Just kidding. Oh, I know you were just joking around, man. Quentin, I was joking. Maybe that's not too much radio. Graham Nash was in the Hollies. Huh. Yeah. So it's certainly more, I don't know. guess when I'm improvising, it's more just like wing it. Would I ever put a Bill Lawrence L500XL in any of your guitars? I'm not sure. You know, I had the Nuno guitar that we had a Bill Lawrence pickup in it. And I think is that a pickup? I assume the L500 OXS. See, I don't know much about Bill Lawrence stuff, so I just know that we had that Nuno that had a Bill Lawrence pickup in it, and I loved it. It sounded amazing. But what was that? New Megadeth is awesome. I haven't heard it yet, but I've been a huge Kiko, I don't know how to say his last name, fan for a long time, since I think it was like 2007 or 2008 when I found out about him. I remember I was in high school. Play Perpetual Burn. Don't be a jerk, John. I don't know how to play that. Shane, I did check that video out. That was a very good video. Thank you for posting that. Robert, any advice on hand care and fingernail care before long sessions on guitar playing? Yeah, actually, this is something that I certainly stress, and I think I should make a video about this. You've got to stretch your hands out before you practice guitar. You might not think you're doing any damage to your hand. It might not make your hand hurt. In the long run, it does, because there's real good videos on YouTube about how to take care of your hand. So it's like a pre-warm up. So even before you sit there and do all your warm up things, sit there and stretch your hand. So some of the stuff I do is like, and I used to just only do my left hand because I was like, what does my right hand do? Until it hurt my right hand. That was weird. But just do stuff like this. Working individual fingers. Rock on. Oh, that's love. Rock on. I love rock. Just doing lots of stuff, loosening up your wrists before you sit there and practice. It's really important. I started doing it a few years ago. Well, I guess like 4 or 5 years ago when I started teaching full time and all that stuff, because I was playing guitar so much, and I needed to kind of hopefully preserve my wrist long enough to do something with it. And then the big reason why I switched back to 9 to 42 strings, because I used 10 to 46s forever. And even on the one Strat, I had 11s. But after I started teaching, I went to 9s on pretty much everything. The Tele still has 10s. Something about the Tele needs 10s. I'm just going to rock while that thing waits to update. Yeah, Guitar Lessons 365. That's such a cool channel. It's funny. I started watching that guy so long ago. It's funny. See, when I started watching him, obviously I was just like starting on YouTube and stuff, and he had like 10 or 20. No, he didn't even have that many. He had like 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, I think. And I hadn't watched his videos in a long time, and I went and looked, and he has like so many subscribers, and I was like so excited for him, because I remember, he like worked hard for all those videos and all that stuff. And then one day I just looked, and he had like, I don't know, 60, 70,000, maybe 50,000. I can't remember exactly, but it was really exciting to see that, he had gained so much popularity. Such a good guitar player. It's not love. Yeah, it's not love that I messed up. Um, Can you guys hear me? See if you guys can hear me or not. Can you say my name? I don't know. I'll wait and let me see if you guys can see me or not. Later, Joseph. Reappear. You can see me. Okay, I don't know what's going on. The laptop is just like quit working. So we might have to kick this Hangout old school. Yay, we're back. Well, hello there. The laptop's doing something. So we'll let it chill and see if it can figure out what it wants to do. What do you want to do with your life? Till then, though, we can just hang out like cool kids and talk. It's running some kind of diagnostic report. Tips, settings, join Wi-Fi. Yeah, well, it tells me I need to join the Wi-Fi network. Don't you think I've been trying to do that? Don't you think that wasn't my go-to thing? Yeah, it's so weird. It's like it won't hop on the Wi-Fi. I don't know. If we have to, we'll have to go, like I said, old school and just go to where I have to flip back and forth. Let me go back to the comments for a section. A new view. Video and audio is working. Okay, so at least this way we know it's working. I was so bummed that maybe it like crashed the whole Hangout. So luckily, there's another computer as a backup. Move this over. Yeah, well, the way I run the Hangouts, for anybody who's interested, smash it with your guitar. That would be some. I don't need this piece of crap. Starbucks. What brand is that mic? This is a Samson mic. It's actually really nice. I like it. It's kind of cool. It was the first thing I ever had for recording, and I'm not using it right now. This is just the camera, the built-in camera. But it's the first mic I ever had, and it also acts as an interface. So you can actually plug your guitar into it, and it goes into it and does everything for you. It's pretty decent sounding. You guys hear it on my videos sometimes when I'm not lazy. Tube laptops have better tone. I know, I'm one of those thinking digital laptop guys. What's the matter with me? Let's see if we can get it working now. And then we'll go back to cool view. But here it is. Hello from New York City. Hi there. Should have bought a tube laptop. Obviously, this is something going on in the chat. Yeah, the computer's just not hopping on the internet. So, Mark, have I tried PRS guitars? I've actually played a lot of PRS guitars. You know, I've played some like custom 24s, and like I said, I've played some SEs and different ones like that. But you know, I've never been able to get into them. Pixie. Live text bomb. Yeah, so weird. I'm not sure what's happening with the. It's not the laptop. It won't connect to the Wi-Fi. So we'll give it one more minute, and I'll have to grab the guitar, and we'll just flip back and forth. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh well, in your face, laptop, because we don't need you. Gotta hook up the mic. Okay. That's cool. This is like the original Hangout format. Yeah, PRSs are expensive. I mean, I feel like they're very high quality guitars. You know, they're excellent guitars. John, if you're still on here, and you have a custom, is it 22 or 24? I think you have a 24, don't you? I mean, they're like fantastic looking guitars. Build quality is awesome. Just the feel, maybe it's just the 25-inch scale, the one on the ones I've played that I didn't dig. Because like the Les Paul with the 24 3/4 doesn't bother me. Certainly my favorite is a Strat with a 25.5, but I could run a cable to the modem, but I'd have to unplug it from the desktop and put it into the laptop, so it would be kind of the same thing, and I can't run the Axe effects through that. If Apple makes a car, will it have Windows? Oh, no one can see me now? Can you guys still not see me? Can you hear me? Okay, I was going to say, I haven't changed anything. Can you guys? Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't realize that was on. I've tried that. I restarted the computer, and I've done everything. I shut it down completely. It just keeps trying to hop on Wi-Fi, and it's not happening. So, I don't know. Oh, well, let's go back to playing guitar. Forget you, computer. I'll figure it out later. So, how's my voice now? Does it sound a little bit better? Okay, so it's just one person that can't see me. Huh, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Can you? Okay, we're back. I know I still haven't even heard the Alpha or Omega album, so I'm way behind. It's funny. I actually had never listened to Periphery until about a month or two ago. I just kept hearing about them, but just never really checked them out. And they're really good. PC. Terry, if it's a Max. Ha 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 ha. So funny, PC guy. That sounds great. Awesome. Here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. Pixie Licks in the house. Pixie, you missed it. We had all kinds of technical difficulties. No pun intended. Doo-doo-ch. Vince, I'll have to look that up. It's just weird. Like, I've never had issues with this computer at all. With anything really. So I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. Helps if I plug the guitar cable in, right? Wow, they're touring with Devin Townsend. That's crazy. I would love to watch Devin. Are they coming to Ohio? Pixie. Yeah, man. It's like, it's not even like anything I did to mess up stuff. It's just the computer being like crazy. Wi-Fi network cannot be joined. It says try moving closer to the router. It's like the router's right there. I don't think I can get any closer. Anyways, I dig the new Ghost record. I haven't heard the new Ghost record either. I think I've seen Fluff talk about it a bunch, though. I'd be interested to hear about the Helix as well. Sorry, this thing's doing some kind of like diagnosing thing. Diagnostic. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So let's go back to some riffs. Man, everybody hating on Max. Seen Devin? I'm going. If you guys have you guys heard of a guy? Clown chuckle out of the screen. Ah ha 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 ha. Hush up, PC guys. Have you guys heard of this guy? I think his name is Angel Vivaldi. I think that's how you say his last name. He's coming to Ohio. He's crazy, crazy good. I'm excited. I'm going to go see him. He's going to be about an hour away from here, so that should be awesome. I didn't recently update. This is Yosemite, so yeah. I don't know what the issue is. It's really weird. Like I said, I've never had issues with this thing before. What's weird is, like, I can obviously it's like picking up some like neighbor's Wi-Fi and all that stuff, but it won't let me when I click on ours. It won't even let me enter in our password or anything. It gives me the option for theirs, just not ours. So I think I'm just gonna shut it down and do the classic, turn it back on and hope that it fixes itself. I'm sure it'll be fine like that. Isn't that the way computers work? They just fix themselves eventually. Said no one ever. Man, you only think Angel's okay? He's awesome. You out of here, Bradley? Thanks for tuning in, man. Mac Attack. Oh, we were entertain ourselves. So I'm gonna flip it over and do some rocking on the Charvel. It's happened. We've created the computer war. Talk about computers, just playing guitar over here. Microsoft hasn't ever made a good browser. Who's here Team Apple? Although right now I think it should be called Team Crapple. See, I think I'm getting a new acoustic. I want a parlor size one though. I think Seagull might make some of those. Like the parlor size. Like I assume you mean like not a 3/4, just like a small body. Is that what it is? I'm trying to remember. I'm probably totally wrong, but Seagull guitars I've loved for a long time. Too many computers, plus my work machine. See, we're pretty like. Oh, we're like Apple addicts. I can't even lie. Although it works nice having Mac and Apple because everything's kind of like in a network with each other. So when I want something that's on the desktop on the laptop, it's kind of already there, and I can just kind of bounce back and forth between them, or on the iPad or phone or any of that stuff. So that way it kind of works out nice. But I mean, the last Windows I remember was that we had, I think, with Windows Vista. Is that one? I think. Oh, you use Google Chrome. I actually use Safari now that they updated it. I don't necessarily love Safari, but I've used it for so long now. Linux. Yeah, let's see if Windows Vista stirs up anything. Yeah, this thing's still not working. What's the matter with you, laptop? What's the matter with you? I just love that the thing is moved closer to the router. Vista was the worst. Vista was horrible. Vista, see? So can you guys see why I don't want to go back? Fine. But yeah. So Vista was my last PC experience. Yeah, 8 was the well, 8 was the worst by far. The force feed. Yeah, see, I don't think we experienced was Windows 8 after Vista. I don't know the order of them. I just updated. I just updated. I don't know what the accent was. I just updated the computers like a month or so ago. Maybe it was just last month to Yosemite. Finally, Robert is my computer technician. Poor soul. I'm so bummed out. I like having like the two computers so much better than this. Oh well. I'm gonna quit complaining. As soon as Apple is i7 machine, 12 gig RAM. Take a look. Twitch streamers have issues with Windows 10. I know the new Mac update. A lot of people have had issues with El Capitan or whatever it's called. I don't think I'll be updating that one. No, someone commented, just said, play your guitar. I was like, all right, I'll do that then. Let's talk guitars now. Yeah, guitars. So I was looking at Schecter lately. They have a cool. Have you seen their California series of guitars? They're basically like Strats, but they look really really cool. They're imports, and I thought they looked pretty nice. I think they're like $599. Scott, what's up, man? Great playing. Thank you. Yeah, I was losing it there at the end. I need to like mentally learn like, okay, I'm actually playing stuff right. I should bail out while I'm still playing stuff right, because then it goes downhill and just kills it. But I mean, I'm not gonna get one of the Schecters, but I looked at them. I was like, wow, those look pretty cool. You know, I love them. Actually, I really like the Schecter headstocks. So have you guys seen those, or is there any like new guitars that you guys have been checking out? TK, I don't know if you're still on here. I was looking at the Acacia guitars. He has a real cool series on his channel, and you know, it's them building this guitar, and it's super super cool. I love watching that stuff because I don't really know how to do anything other than play a guitar, and I'm not exactly adequate at that. But it's kind of cool to watch how much can go into a guitar when someone's truly making it, you know, by hand. I mean, they have a CNC, but there's still a lot of work to do after the CNC. Oh yeah, you get that the FGN Les Paul. You know, that's funny because like I had heard of those, but I've never looked into them. And it was funny when you sent that to me because those are made in Japan, aren't they? You do love me some Schecter. I really like Schecter. One of my favorite Schecters was Schecter PT that I brought home one time from the store. I did like a video on it or something, and it was nice. You know, if you're not familiar with the PTs, it stands for Pete Townsend. Ugh. How about that Chapman Ghost Fret? I think those guitars look sweet, to be honest. John on here, one of my students, he got one of them. And man, is it a cool looking guitar. Because I'm not really into anything outside. I mean, I like Explorers, but not really too much outside of, you know, like traditional shaped guitars. As far as my traditional, I mean like Les Paul, Strat, Tele. But that Ghost Fret looks awesome. Yeah, so the FGN is an MIJ. You know, Japanese guitars are so good. Yeah. I'll tell you a guitar company that I don't really hear people talk about, but I've played probably 4 or 5 of their guitars and been pretty impressed with them. Have you guys heard of Fernandez guitars? I mean, they're pretty well known, but I've played a couple of their Strat style guitars and really liked them. ML2, favorite and least favorite guitar. So how about some smooth stylings from a Stratocaster? And I'm back. Still have a 60 strat on the brain. Gotta fill the gap. Oh crap. Sorry, I lost it. Okay, the strat. Yeah, you know, I love this strat. Couple of Ibanez purchases. Pixie's been known to lead people to Ibanez. I still want that RG550. I'll just wait. Eventually, I'll find the one that I want. I have no talent with adult chords. I have, as David Walleman calls them, I know some hack chords. You guys want to hear some hacky guitar chords? Sammy, how big was the neck on the Kotzen you borrowed? It was huge, actually. It's a very big neck. I believe it's considered a large C profile. I liked it a lot, you know, because I like kind of like the baseball-y style necks. It's big, but it's big in a different kind of way as like, you know, like a 59 Les Paul is. It's a different kind of feel. But the student who I borrowed that from is actually selling that guitar now. Pretty good deal too. I need to post about it. I told him I would. Brandon's guitars is great and accessory manufacturer in Japan. Oh, I didn't know that. Those old MIJ Ibanez RGs are some of the best. Yeah, man, that's what I'm always stressing to people who are looking to get like a super strat guitar. I was like, dude, look at the 80s. Of course, I always go Charvel, but I'm like, look at the old Charvels. I mean, you can get like a nice old 80s Charvel made in Japan, super just rock solid guitar, like $300-400, you know, and you know you can't get that with new guitars. They're not made the same way. Lots of new guitars. I mean, wood nowadays, they just at least in lower end guitars, not lower end, but you know, I'm sure once you get into like the real high end stuff, they cure the wood differently. But I think that they can't get the moisture out like they used to. I don't know. I don't even know if I know what I'm talking about. It just seems like wood nowadays and guitars is softer. Can't find them cheap like you do though. Pixie is the man at finding the most insane deals on guitars. I can't find deals like that. Heading out. You out of here? A Mortal Kombat. I'll see you later, but I'm sure I'll see you on Facebook. Oh, wow. It really updated that time. I've been keeping my eye on Guitar Center used. The lawsuit guitar? Exactly, Ernie. Gotta watch like a hawk and bounce. SRV. Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much. So I think I'll switch and do some adult chords for you guys. How about that? And that's when you know it's time to stop playing guitar for a minute. When that effect comes about. It's some synth setting in here. Think of the children. I'm dying. Yeah, this thing, the Aspects has a couple of synth settings in here. It's really, really fun. I just saw Pixie adult chords turn on the funk music, and I was like, any chance we could hear your last song? Yeah, the last song I did was in the what was it? The Analysis Plus demo. So for that one, I need the Telecaster, which is a great segue to switch guitars. Ugh. And the tone I used for this one, I really liked. It's just a preset. I really overpronounced the P. It's just a preset. But I loved the way it sounded. It was like, when I had the riff for the song, it was literally just like the tone I had in my head. I was like, I really want this kind of a tone. And it was just spot on with what I wanted. So I absolutely love when those kinds of moments happen. I'll be okay. Casio keyboard. I'm trying not to die on you guys. Preset. What is the preset that I'm using for this one? It's pretty simple. If I knew how to share my screen, I would just show you guys. It just got a nice reverb, delay, some compression, a cab, and what it's doing is got a 50-watt plexi and a 30-watt. So this has two different amps, and I don't even know if I'm still. Can you guys still even hear me? Okay, you can. I'm actually running two different amps at the same time. It's just a preset. It's a 50-watt plexi with a 30-watt something or another that I just looked at it and I can't remember it already. But you guys will hear the tone. So I really like this tone a lot. As soon as I remember how to. There you go. So you guys can laugh as I juggle through guitars. What model Tele is this? This is just a good old standard. It's a 2013 American Standard. So no real bells and whistles to it. Preset. Yeah. Oh, the preset number is, shoot. Number 126. If you haven't, now I updated to quantum, so I don't know if that changes anything. But yeah, it's preset number 126. So I'm gonna toggle through all the guitar parts to the song "Shine By." It does kind of sound like Collective Soul, doesn't it? I love Collective Soul. So that was the first part, and then over top of it was this one. It's similar to the one you heard a little bit ago. And then for like the clean section, it was this. So that was the clean kind of overlay part in that one. I'm sorry, what was it? Yeah, the tele is just an American standard. Bridge. So this is a Roland pickup that's on this one. So this is, they're not considered rare anymore. So this is a 2007 American Standard Stratocaster VG. So the VG stands for virtual guitar, and it has what's called a Roland pickup in it. So you notice I have two little knobs down here, and what the knobs do actually is when you have batteries in it and it's working, I never use it, but you can have your tunings change without actually tuning it differently. So you can do like drop D, open G, open D, baritone, and 12 string. And then you have your models. You can have neutral, which is what I always run it on, Strat, which is kind of weird because there already is a Strat, Telecaster, humbucker, and acoustic. Does quite a few different things. So now the part that I'll mess up on horribly. Ugh. My legs are getting stiff. And that is the part where I play the solo. You out here, Joseph? On that tranquil note. I'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for watching. We'll be I guess it's almost 2. I didn't realize that. So here's the final part of the song, which is the lead tone for it. And this one is not a preset. This is one of the things I actually was not lazy and made a tone for. You out here, Terry? Thanks for tuning in, man. You like that song? Thank you very much. Yeah, that was just kind of like a short little blurb. I thought about turning it into a full song, but just haven't had the time to do it. So eventually it might be. I like the solo to it a lot. So let's see. We've had the computer off for a little while now. Now that the live show's almost over, you do some still cool stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really like that solo. It's funny because I actually had that riff for a while. Well, not a while, but I was like, what do I do? What do I play over this? Because it was kind of a busy riff, and I wasn't real sure. And then that kind of the popped in my head, and it just kind of went from there. Oh, you know what's funny? The Wi-Fi isn't working on the laptop or the computer either. Huh. That's pretty weird and crazy. Any final questions or anything from anybody? Let's see here. Is this still? Yep, still working. Sorry, anybody who had headphones on. We're probably going to end the live show here in about 5 minutes. It's been going on for 2 hours. And this way, it'll probably take me another 2 hours to figure out why the internet's not working. Good old Wi-Fi. Probably just need to unplug the router or something like that. I'll do that. I don't want to risk messing anything up, so I'll just wait. Do you ever use straps? Yeah. It's funny. I was just standing and trying to play with this the other day. Of course, I only use leather print straps. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. Robert, do you have any full songs of your own? Yeah, I have quite a few full songs. Actually, if you listen to a lot of my demos, usually has when I demo stuff, I write a song. Just the cable demo, I didn't see why I needed to do like a full song for it. You still use Dragonheart picks? Yes, I do. Actually, the only picks that I do use. Gotten really addicted to them. Do you see anything when you play, or is it concentration? I probably if I see anything, I see like I learned the scales not differently. A lot of people learn it this way. There's kind of like two different ways you can like play the scales. Two main ways I'm gonna say. There's obviously a lot of different ways you can play the scales. But let's look at it like this. So I'm sure you have to suffer through the terrible audio. But like some people will say like G major. We'll play a G major scale like this. Oh, sorry. So that would be like your G major. And I never liked it that way because I remember my first teacher tried to teach me that way, and I didn't like it because I didn't like being just like in a box. So I remember it was a Paul Gilbert DVD where he was doing like C major up here, and it was 3 notes, per string and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's how I like to do it. So I just transitioned down here G major, same notes. But it kind of is moving you forward. and it's not such a boxy kind of approach to it. So when I'm playing, I think I probably view things a lot in this 3-note per string pattern, to where regardless if it's like, okay, I'm Ionian, then maybe it's Dorian, and maybe it's Phrygian, and then you keep going, it's Lydian, and then it's mixed Lydian, and it's Aeolian, and stuff like that. So that's probably more how I view it when I'm playing. The best tone. Leopard print straps do have the best tone. Proven fact. Ever use chains? No, I haven't actually. What software do I use for drums? I use Easy Drummer 3. Is that whatever the newest one is? That's the one I like to use. It's really, really easy to use. What do you think about 24 fret guitars, and can you recommend one? You know what? I'm not a huge 24 fret guitar fan for a couple different reasons. I like the Diamond. I think they did a pretty good job on that one. With 24 fret guitars, for me anyways, I've always had to watch, because if it has a humbucker in the neck, the issue with it is it moves that humbucker closer to the bridge, and a lot of times it makes that neck pickup, to me anyways, sound brittle, real harsh. Some like a single coil in the neck, for some reason I don't hear it as much. I like it. Like the Warren DeMartini guitars, some of the Ibanez have like a humbucker and then a single coil up here, and I really dig those. So I like 24 frets. I like having a little more extra room. But to me, you have to kind of watch, because sometimes it can get a little funky with your pickups and make that neck pickup have a harsh little bite to it. You're not a bassist, and oh wait, what to say? You're not a bassist unless you have a pinstripe spandex. Everyone knows it's the polish. Oh my god, the Gibson tone polish. Sound great. I can't fit I can't either. On 24 fret guitars, my fingers barely fit. But it's just nice because it's kind of like a little extra room for your hand. And I don't know if anything in that little mini mode lesson. One thing I would recommend, if as far as like moving around on the fretboard and stuff like that, outside of maybe like the traditional scale approach, is learn a lot of arpeggios. So like if you're doing like what we were doing G major, so you could do like a lot of different G major arpeggios. Just like there gives you a new approach of kind of getting to the same notes. I guess that's a major 9. Oh. And stuff like that helps me, because it's a new kind of way to get around the fretboard. And it helps you not view it in such a scale kind of approach all the time. I love the way a good old scale run will sound, but it's nice to have that stuff in there too. Playing 22. I mean, I think 22 frets is always going to be my favorite. So, and if anybody is a student of mine that's still watching, you guys are used to this view. This is the normal Skype lesson view. I'm going to flip over and play a little bit longer, and then we'll probably wrap it up. So any final questions or anything like that, feel free to ask them. You out of here, Jim? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you liked the lesson, man. You out of here, Sammy, too? I'll see you guys. We're getting ready to end it. Anyways, figure we'll end on a cool note there. And thank you. Oh, I'm kicking stuff. Lessons you post. Love them. Still shredded. Cool. I'm so glad you like the lessons, man. I really appreciate that. House 440 Studios. It's going really good. I have an update video to post. It probably won't even get posted this month, though. It's definitely going to be kind of an intense month for video editing and stuff for me. I have a lot of videos to edit, and they're not mine. But I'll be posting mine. Actually, I already have pretty much this month shot and edited most of my videos. So I usually post about 12 videos a month. So cool. Thank you for tuning in, Gary. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's always fun. I actually really look forward to these live shows. It's always really enjoyable just to come here and hang out and play guitar, talk about computers, that stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to, let me know where you're from. I forgot to even ask that. That's like the staple live show thing to ask. So, and sorry if the guitar you wanted to see didn't get played, but you'll see it. Okay, show it. Thank you, Pixie. I'm sure I'll be bugging you later. Your text bomb was unsuccessful. I think we've all learned now, put our phones on silent. Because the second it's not. High five, brother. Yep, high fives. Everybody leaving. Boom, boom, boom. So intense, right? Before we go, Boston, that one lick in Thunderstruck, to me, it's the coolest. Japan? What? That's crazy. That one lick in Thunderstruck, such a cool lick. I mean, Angus is the man. Man, we've got Oregon, Pennsylvania, California, Vancouver, Canada, South Carolina. Oof. Canada. Ohio, Jim. Cool. Thank you, guys. Mike, Ohio. Got my Ohio brothers in here tonight. Pixie, if you're still on here, I stumped TK with this. See if you can name this riff while I'm waiting on the rest of the messages to come in. Okay. Wait, you can still hear me talk? Yep, that's because I didn't turn the right thing. There we go. Yep, Van Halen. 5150. There we go. Such a sweet, sweet riff. Yep, there we go. How do you write? So I have no clue. I mean, what an intense. I know we're supposed to end, but like, what an intense riff. Like, here it is slow. How singing crazy, you know? And then the main riff. You know what I mean? That part is just like intense. Then when he goes into the such a good riff. Good old 5150. Mike, we're actually ending right now. So I will play you guys out. Thank you everyone for tuning in. So we still had Washington, Louisiana. Oops. I think I gotta scroll to Arizona. Another Ohio. Little guitars. I wish you knew how to play little guitars. He tunes really weird for that one. I think so. Or maybe he uses a capo. I can't remember. Little guitars is an awesome riff. Late to the party. Yep, I'm getting ready to finish up. Unless anyone else has any other questions. Maybe with Eddie, and he said he gets the whole song like all at once, and he will just pop his. I'm sure Eddie is like that, you know. Eddie's one of those guys I can't watch interviews with him because, you know, he's Eddie Van Halen. But it's the dude who made me want to play guitar. So I'll always, you know, he'll always be like an idol of mine. Speak to December. Yeah. So Eddie will always be my favorite. In my book, to me, obviously this isn't like a fact, you know. So anybody who's watching this live show later, don't get upset. I think Eddie's the best riff writer ever. Between Eddie and Jimmy Page, I think they're the two greatest riff writers of all time. Even though I think Jimmy didn't write a lot of the riffs. I think actually John Paul Jones did on bass, and then Jimmy put it on guitar. But Jimmy still came up with a lot of them. Fine, we're getting ready to end, and more people keep hopping on. So we'll go for like five more minutes because I see some people just got here. Got here, Mike? Later. Thanks for tuning in, though, for a minute, man. Well, since I'm detuned, I might as well go ahead and play one of the coolest Led Zeppelin riffs ever. I'm not sure if my voice cut out then or not. I think that's all I got left in the tank, guys. Yep. Yeah, we'll have to, like I said, we didn't really sit down and talk about anything, but yeah, maybe sometime, like TK, if you want, or Pixie, we can all be back on a show, like one of mine or Pixie's or TK's or something like that. We'll figure something out. We didn't plan on anything this time. Yep. Everyone have a great and awesome weekend. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. I didn't see how many people we had. There's 27 of you here right now. Taryn, that's that Jimmy Page lick from Good Times, Bad Times. I love that lick. It's such a cool. I love the way he turns that around. So that will be it, everybody. On behalf of me, Indy, let's see if I can name all the guitars. Roxanne, Seven, the Diamond, which doesn't have a name, Old Blue, Brown Sugar, June, and we'll see a video about the acoustic here that hopefully you guys will be naming. Other than that, high five the screens, and I will see you guys later. Later, Pixie. Landlord. I wish you knew how to say that. Astro? Landlord. We got to figure out how to say your name. Over that side of the world. I can barely stay awake past 11. That's why I drink a Red Bull once a month for the live show. Sure was fun. Yeah, we'll need to set something up, and maybe we can create a show, you know. The Guitar Musketeers. There we go. I'll end it on that note. You guys vote. Should me, TK, and Pixie do a live show called Guitar Musketeers? Sounds so perfect. Bye, everybody. I will see you later. Peace out, homies. Have a great weekend.